If you guys are visiting the parks during the month of March, it is Women's Month, so they've replaced Mickey's face with Minnie's face for the entire month of March. I do think our girl needs more than just 1 month out of the year, though. Like, how about 6 months, Disney? Like, why does Minnie Mouse only get 1 month out of the year? But I do love seeing her up there. I love her like strawberry looking bow. It's just so pretty. There's a huge line of people that all want to get a photo with the Minnie Mouse on the lawn because, like I said, you can only catch it, at least for right now, 1 month out of the year. So if you're lucky and you're here during the month of March, then make sure that you stop by and get a photo. The railroad is finally back. We have been missing our railroad for the last several months, but she is back in full force, and it is just so nice to see that fence taken down in front of this beautiful clock tower. The train is back, and we are ready to rock and roll here at Disneyland this March. This is the vibe that we're working with today. So I'm filming this on a Monday, so it's Monday afternoon. It's around 3 p.m. The sun has gone down. It was a little bit warmer earlier, and it's definitely getting a little bit breezier. There's not as many people at the park right now, but I don't know if you guys can see how packed that line is for the train right now. It's just been closed for so long, and I think everyone is just excited to get back on it. The park is not that busy. It's actually been a while since I've been here on a Monday, but this might be the day to be here. If you've got a couple days during the week and you can swing it where you can come on a Monday, you are gonna run into far less people today than you would on Saturday, Sunday, or even Friday. This is probably one of the most popular spots for photos in the entire park. It's this spot right at the very tip of Main Street where you can see the castle, you can see the crowds walking back and forth, but I actually wanted to point out the flower bed right behind me. I loved pink and purple growing up, so just seeing this combination of pink, yellow, and purple flowers just makes me so happy. It's very Easter, to be honest, also, but Easter still has another month to go, so I guess we're a little bit early to the game, but I just thought that they were worth calling out. They're just so pretty, very Easter, and very, very ready for spring. There is a ton of cute stuff at the Emporium right now. There's a brand new Tinkerbell collection that is so beautiful. I'm actually really in love with the Spirit jersey and this tumbler and this sweatshirt. I know that Tink isn't really smiling when this happens to her in the film, but she still looks absolutely amazing. And say what you want about the new Snow White movie, but the merch is kind of slapping. I really like this purse. It's kind of holographic. So it's the evil queen on one side and then Snow White on the other side, which is really beautiful. But what brought me into the Emporium today is this hoodie. Now this hoodie has been sold out literally every single time I've come to the Emporium, every time I've come to World of Disney. I just can't believe how hard it's been to get that sweatshirt in my size, but of course, your girl ended up finding it today. So this sweatshirt is absolutely viral right now. So if you can find one in your size, I highly recommend grabbing one. They only have it at the park. You can't get it from DisneyStore.com. So if you can check out World of Disney, they usually have it there, or you can check out the Emporium here at Disneyland. Might have it if you are lucky, or Elias & Co. at DCA. And one other thing that I had to get when I was at the Emporium is this celebration pin. So I am celebrating 1 year of the Pink Pixie Dust. So thank you so much to everyone who's been tuning in every week and checking out my videos, liking them, sending me comments, giving me ideas on brand new content to post for you guys. I've really, really appreciated it. I would not do what I do if it wasn't for the love and support from all of you. So if you walk into the Emporium or any of the other shops at Disneyland, you can get a free pin. Now they have 3 different types of pins. They have a birthday pin, a happily ever after pin in case you come here for your honeymoon or after you get married, and an I'm celebrating pin. So I am celebrating the Pink Pixie Dust's 1 year anniversary, and I don't know what kind of handwriting this is, but I think that this cast member is channeling Dopey because I love how he wrote 1 year anniversary Pink Pixie Dust. As he was writing it, I was like, are you gonna fit all those words on that button? But he did.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
One thing you should know about Californians, in case you're visiting from out of state, is that we don't like the cold. We don't like overcast, we don't like rain, we don't like any of that stuff. We all suffer from seasonal depression to some degree. because on days like this, you are definitely guaranteed to see shorter lines and just less crowds at the park in general. Like today, for example, really not a lot going on. And it's also St. Patrick's Day, so you would think that there would be a little bit more of a crowd here at Disneyland. But like I said, we don't like the cold here in Southern California. So yeah, you're not gonna have sunshine, but honestly, to me, these are the best days to be going to the park because you're not gonna be sweating like crazy. You get a nice breeze that's gonna keep you awake and keep you moving throughout the day. You're gonna wanna move around so that you stay warm. Definitely look at overcast days as a huge plus if you're planning on coming to the park. Bring a couple of extra layers, even get a locker if you need to. If you have your car, then just pack your car with some jackets, some gloves, beanie, just so that you can last throughout the day as well as into the evening, and you should be totally fine. Well, the rain did stop and the sun is finally starting to come out, so don't have to worry about the rain as of right now. I'm actually really lucky that I got the sweatshirt because the other sweatshirt that I brought doesn't have a hood. So that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta just be ready for anything because that rain was just out of nowhere. We're at the Red Rose Tavern inside of Fantasyland. I felt a little sick earlier today, so I'm not in the mood for an actual meal, but I could always do dessert, especially when ice cream is involved. We got the salted caramel butter cake sundae, which is vanilla ice cream, topped with caramel drizzle and pretzel pieces on top of a buttery cake. This might be one of the most delicious desserts I've ever had at Disneyland. The cake tastes so buttery, like a croissant, and I love salted caramel anything, so the drizzle on top of the cake is so yummy. And the pretzels on top add a nice crunch while providing some childhood nostalgia. It is seriously such a perfect touch. Do yourself a favor and do not skip out on this season. It's only around for a limited time. Honestly, this is a solid 11 out of 10 for me. Just a side note I wanted to show you guys. So Soarin' over California is now open, but the wait for the ride is 140 minutes. This is the longest I've ever seen the wait for Soarin'. I guess it's because it's Soarin' over California and it's only here for a limited time, but still, that's crazy. I thought we'd take a little lap through World of Disney because it's been a hot minute since I've been in here, so let's check everything out. I have that black backpack. It looks very Bottega Veneta, wouldn't you say? And now it has matching ears. I actually don't think I'm going to be getting them because I kind of don't like the whole matching ears with your backpack thing. I think that you should have a little bit of room for creativity, so not for me. But if that's your jam, then live your life. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. This collection has been out for a while. I actually really, really like this jacket. It's kind of more on the thin side, so it's great for layering. Perfect in Southern California when you don't know if it's gonna rain or not. So, you know, there's that. And this side of World of Disney is typically Mickey and Minnie, the classic type of things, like the black and red ears for Minnie. You can find anything Mickey and Minnie related. This is a really popular section of World of Disney, to be honest. If you're new to Disneyland or new to Disney and you just kind of want something generic, you know, just a generic Mickey and Minnie, then this is kind of your spot. These are the LA Strong shirts, and so this is really cool. $25 is going to be donated for each shirt all year. So if you buy one of these shirts, then Disney will donate $25. So it looks like they are 30. So they keep $5 profit, and then the rest is donated to wildfire relief. That's really great. Got some youth tees. So pro tip, if you are someone who wears typically like a small or a medium in adult sizes, you could probably get away with wearing a large or an extra large in youth tees. So sometimes you can find like really cute ones. A lot of them are really bold and have a lot of really strong patterns and designs. Like you can see those blue and red and green ones over there. But sometimes you can get lucky and you can see, you know, like this is really cute. I mean, it's still kind of like on the little kid side, but sometimes you can find a great kid's shirt that you would be able to fit into yourself. So that's just a little pro tip in case you're ever looking at shirts for yourself and you want to get one. Snow Rose, that's cute. Oh, phooey. See, like, that's so cute. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's very goofy looking, so it's definitely more aligned for a kid. But I don't know, maybe you're just feeling it that day and you just want to wear a Donald Duck t-shirt that says, "All phooey. Live your life." They've got more of the sweatshirt right here. So I guess they did a really big drop today because they have been stocked in pretty much every store that I've been to. Now at the Emporium, they did run out of the small, so I think that's a more popular size because when I was trying to decide what size to get, I was chatting with a cast member about it and he told me that they do shrink a little bit in the wash, so he recommended to get one size up because it'll shrink about half a size. So just FYI, if you see this sweatshirt in the park and you want it, then just know you should probably go for a size that's a little bit bigger than you would normally wear because it's probably gonna shrink. And I wanted to show this to you guys. So I'm not really big on Spirit jerseys, but if I was, I would be into this one. So it's black on black, and it is just so beautiful. The black almost looks kind of like a dark silver because it's shiny. And then the front has the D. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe you can see that better now. It's very subtle. So if you wanted to wear this outside the park too, then it's kind of edgy because of the black on black. I really like this. It is just my lucky day today because I actually found my size. This came out for Valentine's Day, so I guess they are still selling these, and it's so cute. I don't know, I just bought a sweatshirt today. I have so many pink Disneyland sweatshirts. I don't know if I need another one, but this one's so pretty. This is a really, really cute jersey. They have a few of these out right now. There's one for The Little Mermaid, one for Aurora, and I just am now seeing this one for Stitch. I love that. It says 66 on the back. That's so cute. Yeah, if you're a Lilo and Stitch person, then I would highly, highly recommend this. So the live action Lilo and Stitch comes out later this year. It comes out in June. So now I want to show you guys something. So these are the kid versions of this. So now if you're typically like a small, like I would usually wear a small, even this like still looks huge because it's for guys and girls, right? This is an extra, extra large, and you probably can't really tell, but this will fit you. I just wanted to show you guys like on me. I don't know if you can see that well, but this is a really, really like nice shirt, and it's an extra, extra large in youth. So if you're interested, then here, I can tell you the difference in the price. So this one is $44.99, and the adult version is $74.99. So if you are interested and you can make it work, then go for the kid sizes. Now, this doesn't work for everything that they have, but sometimes there's situations where they have sweatshirts where they have the adult size, then the youth sizes. So check out the youth sizes because sometimes you can get lucky. Oh, they have more. I swear it's like a sign, but I just wanted to show these to you guys. Look how cute their wedding collection is. Look at this lounge try. Oh my gosh, if you're doing your bachelorette here, or your honeymoon, or you're just, you know, you're engaged and you just want to enjoy the magic of being engaged, then I would get this backpack. It's so cute. They've got this little corksicle tumbler. And I don't know how I feel about the ears. They're a little cliche. I mean, I guess you only wear them one time, so you might as well take advantage, but I don't know, I'm not like a huge fan. But that's just me. Got some items from the spring collection. Look at Pluto, he's so cute. I love Pluto, he's my favorite dog. Look how fun this St. Patrick's Day shirt is. I love Kermit the Frog. And I love the Muppets. It's cool to see Disney make more merch dedicated to the Muppets just because the Muppets are amazing. They are so classic, and I love this shirt of Kermit. I would wear this on days, not just St. Patrick's Day. All right, are you guys into new emos? I just can't get into them. I don't know, maybe because I'm into so many other things. I'm just like, I don't need to be into one more thing. But if you're into new emos, comment down below and let me know what you do with yours, because I think that's my biggest question is, well, what do I do with it? Do I just carry it with me to the parks? I'm gonna lose it. 100% I'm gonna lose it. This is something I can get on board with. Look at this. Oh my God. He has a little chicken hat. He has a chicken hat. I'm in love. Okay, his hat fell off. Here, let's find. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. I would carry this with me to the parks because it's so awesome. I would need to find a matching hat though, and I haven't seen these chicken hats here at the park. You know how they had these like Tigger hats, and I think they had Winnie the Pooh hats too that were like this, where it like ties right underneath the chin. But I haven't seen any chicken hats. We're gonna need those. What else do we have here? Oh my God, look at Donald. He is ready for Season of the Force, if I do say so myself, and he looks so adorable. And look at Piglet.
I like that.
Piglet looks like Toad right now from Super Mario Brothers. Piglet looks like Toad who fell asleep on a flower bed. And then we have Minnie wearing it looks like a carousel horse on her head. These are so random. Like, who decided what kind of hat these characters get to wear? And last but not least, we have, I guess it's Pluto. For a second, I thought it was Winnie the Pooh, but I guess it's Pluto wearing a monster hat. Do you guys remember that app called Cut the Rope? It looks like that monster from Cut the Rope right now. I mean, he's really, really cute. I would say between Pluto and Mickey, those are probably my favorites, but the more I look at Pluto, I'm kind of in love with him. I think it's because the hat looks like that monster from Cut the Rope. Okay, I swear, I did not go in there because I had any intention of buying anything. I just wanted to walk around and do a lap, and in case anything caught my eye, then it caught my eye. That's kind of my policy when it comes to going to shop for merch, is I try to just kind of graze and then just kind of see what happens. One thing I will tell you is that Southern California has some of the most beautiful sunsets in the world, and I've been to a lot of places in the world, so I will fight you on that. While we're here just taking in all the vibes and enjoying the sunset, I've been speaking with a lot of creators recently, of just people that are asking, like, how do you get into creating content? Like, where do I start? I really want to do it, and I've wanted to do it for a really long time, but I just haven't done it yet. My biggest recommendation is just to go out and do it. If you have an idea to create something, just go and do it. You have to start somewhere, and that's the hardest part of anything, of starting a habit, of starting a new skill. It's starting from ground zero, building something out of nothing. You have no frame of reference, you have no idea where you're going, and you have to start putting those lines down to paper to really figure out which way to go. When Walt Disney created Disneyland, nothing like that had ever been created before. He was literally coming out here and he was just like, I have an idea and I have some people that believe in me, and so I'm gonna try to make this happen. And a lot of the technology that they used for the animatronics was all brand new technology. It had never been done before. Maybe you are that person that's gonna have to create something out of really nothing. Like, there's nothing available on the topic that you wanna do. Maybe you're creating a new way of doing things. Whatever it is, only you see the world through your eyes, and you have to tell your story to help educate us. And that's what's so cool about creating content, is that it's totally through your perspective, your eyes. There's no right or wrong way of telling it. So just pick up your phone, pick up the camera, and make it happen. You got it. I really love what Disneyland has done with the little plushies that you can attach to your headband. They've come out with so many new ones since they originally launched last year, and I actually did not know that this one was here. Okay, so I have 2 cats, so oh my god, please have more cats. I would die. Can we please get Lucifer, Marie, Toulouse, Rufus? We need all the cats. Are you freaking kidding me? This is so cute. I feel like it's just a matter of time. Disney cats, please. If you've been at the park all day, this is actually a great time to leave. So if you want to go and come back, say you want to go to your hotel room, you want to grab some extra layers, or you want to just go get something from your car, now is a really, really good time to do that because you still have plenty of time before the fireworks, plenty of time before Fantasmic and World of Color. So this is a great time to kind of go away and take a little bit of a break. You can get back in here. I would say I've done this before where I've left around this time and then I came back. It doesn't take that long to get back in, surprisingly. You would think because there's long lines of security that it's just going to take a while, but it really doesn't. Now is a really great time because the longer and longer you wait, the more and more people are going to start to get here because people like to come after work and after school. And around 7, 8 o'clock, that's when everyone tends to get here because they want to get here just in time for all the nighttime spectaculars. So if you're going to leave around 6 o'clock, maybe even a little bit before that, like around 5, go do your thing, come back, and you will have plenty of time to partake in all of the nighttime activities. There was this little boy with a bubble machine and he was standing next to me while I was trying to get my shot. He was trying so hard to get his bubbles in my shot, and I love it when I get bubbles in the shot. It's so magical. And then his mom is like, no, don't do that, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, I want the bubbles in the shot. So then we tried to do it. It was hard because it was windy, and so I wasn't able to get it. And then I was like, oh, thank you so much. And then the boy is like, can I see it? I was like, oh, great, this looks so bad. And so I showed him, and he was like, I love it. And I was like, oh my God, okay, as long as you love it, that's all that matters. But I just love like when kids are just like blown away by like the simplest things. Man, I don't know what is going on with my aura today. Another kid just stopped me and was like, hey, that's cool. But I was just saying, it's cool the way kids' minds work, how they are just so amazed by things that we think are so simple. To them, it's just like, oh my God, it's amazing. You're talking into a camera that is eventually going to be on a computer and then on a TV and on my phone. It's amazing. And it is. This is such a cool shirt. It looks like a shirt that you would find at a gas station. See, a lot of the merch that you find at Carsland, I mean, you can find some at World of Disney and the Emporium, but most of the cool stuff lives here at the very end of Radiator Springs. So if you're looking for cool Cars merch, do not leave DCA without stopping here. Oh God, this is cool. You can find some really cool, just simple tees. I really like this Dinoco tee. That's like very simple, kind of obscure too. If you haven't seen the Cars movies, and you probably would have no idea what that was. So I really, really like that. If we come over here, these are more like kids shirts. Here's your Lightning McQueen. Everyone loves Lightning. I love Lightning too. I like this one though. This is a youth shirt, but see, watch this. There's an extra large back here. And I mean, it's tough. This is like unisex. So I'd say like for women, it's probably not the most flattering. You know, like sometimes shirts, they just don't look the most flattering on women. I don't know. I have that problem, so maybe you don't. I really started getting into cars this year, and now I'm in my Lightning McQueen era. And I'm like, do I need like a Lightning McQueen plushie or a pillow to go on my couch? I think it's just a phase. I think I'll get over it, but part of me is like, I think I want a Lightning McQueen pillow, like this one. Okay, if you're a cat parent, then I need your advice because I've been on the fence about like buying one of these and like playing with my cats with it. Do any of you guys do that? I feel like it could be super, super fun. Like I said, I don't know why so many children have been coming up to me today. It usually never happens. But there's just so many. I'm like, do I have like a sign on my back or something? Are y'all laughing at me? You kids see like an imaginary sign that says kick me on my back? I just think it's funny. Just kidding. Check it out, you guys. There's really not that many people here tonight. So some of it had to do with the fact that it was raining today. It was raining, it was chilly, but not as chilly as it was at 90s night. 90s night was ungodly how cold it was. But it's also a Monday, so Mondays typically are a little bit slower than other days of the week. So if you're looking for a weekday to come on over to the park, I would say that this is a good day because there's like nobody here. Should we try to do another ride? I want to try to do Soarin'. I've been checking periodically and it's gone down from 140 minutes from when we checked earlier. It went down to 120, it went down to 60, and then it was 50. So now I'm curious what it is. We pivoted really hard because the wait is still 50 minutes and your girl is not waiting 50 minutes for a ride. No, not doing it. We picked up a treat from Terran Treats and I was actually inspired to try this by a really lovely subscriber named Karima. So thank you so much for inspiring me to try this. I wasn't going to because I just didn't end up getting it with my Sip and Savor Pass when I was here for the Food and Wine Festival, but it looks really tasty and so we're trying it out today. So this is the creme brulee churro. It is a regular churro with pastry cream on top, strawberry coulis, and crushed bruleed sugar. A coulis, in case you're wondering, is just a fancy word for a really, really thin sauce. So strawberry coulis is basically a sauce that's originally made from strawberry puree, but it's been thinned down. So they probably add water to it to make it a little bit thinner. Why don't you just call it a strawberry sauce? Or strawberry jam? I mean, who decided that coulis was the right answer? I guess I'm just wondering if someone didn't know what coulis was, would it be a deterrent? Like, would they be like, well, I don't really know what that is, so I'm not gonna order that? Like, would you kind of look over it? I mean, I guess everyone knows what creme brulee is, so if there's one ingredient that is kind of questionable, then it's like whatever, I suppose. What do you guys think? It's not the worst churro I've ever had, but it's okay. There's a reason why I never get seasonal churros, and it's because they're usually always a disappointment. In the photo, the churro looks delicious. It looks like you've got that pastry cream that looks freshly made. This looks like condensed milk. This looks like condensed milk that you could probably get on the side at IHOP. And that strawberry coulis also looks like strawberry jam that you get in those little jugs at IHOP that you can put on your pancakes. There's nothing fancy about it. The burnt sugar is a nice addition to the cinnamon that's already on the churro, but it's okay. I mean, this is like pretty disappointing. This tastes like a churro that you could honestly order at IHOP. 2 out of 10. I realize that I can't dare call this a merch video if I don't go into Elias & Co. So let's do a quick little lap. I promise it's just a lap. Not here to do any shopping and just kind of check everything out. This is a bag that just came out and I'm really trying to figure out if I need this or not. I don't think so, but this is a really cool statement bag. I believe it's a Loungefly and it's around now. I would say it's around for spring because it's purple. It's really hard. I think it's plastic. It's plastic. And this is the compartment right here. It comes with a strap and it's really sparkling and pretty. If you like purple's your color, then maybe this could be a really cool statement piece. If anything, you could always use it as decor afterwards. I personally don't own anything from Dooney & Bourke, but if I did, it would be this backpack. This is so epic. And check out these Mickey and Minnie ears. These are gorgeous. Dooney & Bourke made a pair of cat ears and they were so cute. It had all the cats all over the ears. They were $200, so I was like, dude, I can't spend $200 on ears. So I imagine that's probably how much these are. This is a really cool 3/4 zip long sleeve. It's not a sweatshirt because it's too thin to be a sweatshirt, but it's very 90s. I really like this. Honestly, they should have had something like this out for 90s night. A 3/4 zip, because that was all the rage in the 90s. I love that t-shirt with Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. What a great placement of Goofy and Pluto, both the dogs on the bottom. That's actually really cool. This is so classic for anyone who's into Disney in your life. And I love that it has buttons and it's got a little collar so you could dress it up or down depending on the occasion. And check out this Loungefly. It's actually made of a canvas material, which I've never seen a Loungefly made of canvas material before. And it's got all the classic characters on it. The only thing that's tough about Loungeflies, and I can really say that now, especially with me coming to Disneyland as often as I do, is that there really isn't a lot of room. There's a pocket here, there's 2 tiny little pockets on the side, and I've seen people put small water bottles on the side, but then you're stretching your bag, and you don't really want to do that. At least I don't want to do that. I like taking good care of my bags. So it's tough. I mean, I would say unless you're a park princess and you're not carrying a whole lot of stuff, then a Loungefly is great. But if you are carrying a bunch of stuff, if you're a millennial, you're gonna need a way bigger bag than this. I am really curious about this style. I've never seen this before. I don't know if it's popular in maybe Asia. Can someone help me out with this? But Disney has a few different styles. I've seen this mini one and I've seen the Mickey. So basically it's ruched on the bottom with a band, but it's very different, very unique. I haven't seen anything like this here before, so that's why I was wondering, like, maybe it's popular in Tokyo or Shanghai, and so that's why they brought it over here. I've seen a couple people wearing them, but I just don't know about the ruching on the bottom. Like, I really don't know about that. I feel like that could go in a couple of different ways, but it could be very unflattering. Oh my God, Marie! I don't know how Enzo and Romeo would feel about a giant cat stuffed animal hanging out in our house. They'd be like, dang, she's big. Thanks you guys for tagging along with me today. We did a lot. We were at Disneyland, it rained today. We made our way over to DCA. We did a lot of shopping. I did a lot of shopping. We saw a lot of merch, a lot of cool stuff. We went to Cars Land, pointed out some of the cool stuff that they've got over at Cars Land. Make sure that you check all of that out if you like cars. I really do. Like I said, I'm in my Lightning McQueen era, so I might have to come back and get that little RC racer. We'll see. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you like it and you're down for the vibe and you want to hang out with me some more. Like this video, comment down below on your thoughts and maybe some suggestions on what I should do at the park next time. And I will see all of you in the next one.